Every story has a beginning, and every secret has an origin. This is mine. When me and my granny got back to the house, I sat in the window crying. I just knew my mama was going to walk through that door, apologize, and take me home. But the hours kept passing, and before I knew it, it was bedtime. The next morning, my granny dropped me off at Mrs. Brown's house so I could walk to school with the daycare kids while she went to work. After work, she picked me up, and when we got back to our building, some of the neighbors were standing outside. Stacy lived in our building. She had a 9-year-old daughter named Jamie, and Jamie was my very first friend. Jamie had both of her parents, but they were divorced. So she had two of everything except school. She went to Dulles with me, but she spent 4 days with her mom and 3 days with her dad. Whenever she was home, we played together and had so much fun. I'll tell y'all more about me and Jamie another time. Just then, Stacy yelled from her window, "Irene, hurry up. Somebody broke into Denise's apartment." Me and my granny took off running. When we got upstairs, my mama's front door was hanging off the hinges. Stacy told my granny that three men had come looking for Denise and Charles. She even said one of them was the same man who had come by the day before, and he was still wearing the same clothes. My granny called Auntie Mildred right away. She came over with Tiffany and Will. Will paid the maintenance man to fix the door while Auntie Mildred started calling everybody in the family. Before long, everyone was out looking for my mama. I remember Will saying, "We got to find her before those boys do." Baby. My mama was gone for 2 whole weeks. Then one Saturday, me and Jamie were outside playing when I heard somebody say, "Hey, Tutu." I turned around and couldn't believe my eyes. My mama looked tired. Charles looked the same, but my mama didn't look like herself anymore. That was still my mama, though. I ran over, hugged her, and told her somebody had broken into our apartment and Granny Irene was upset. We walked into the building, and before my mama could even take the first step upstairs, my granny was standing at the top of the stairs waiting. Baby, she let my mama know exactly how she felt. I wish I could repeat everything she said, but YouTube might have something to say about that. If your granny was anything like mine, then you already know how that conversation went. She had a few words for Charles, too. He got upset, grabbed my mama's hand, and walked upstairs into the apartment. I started to follow them, but my granny grabbed my hand. She looked at me and said, "Come on, we got something to take care of." My mama turned around and said, "Mama, please don't do anything." Baby, about 5 minutes later, Auntie Mildred, Tiffany, Kim, Will, and a few family friends were all standing outside my mama's apartment. Me and Granny Irene walked upstairs too. Now, y'all know my mama wasn't opening that door. So the family found their own way inside. Let's just say Charles realized real quick that he had picked the wrong family to mess with. The neighbors had to step in before things got any worse. My mama was yelling for everybody to leave. She even put me out. But this time, I walked away with the biggest smile on my face because Charles had a whole pumpkin head. Baby, I still ain't got to the good parts yet. I'll see y'all next chapter.